BTS's boycott, Billboard deletes post after disrespecting Jungkook, Jimin wants ARMY to work at HYBE, the shocking deepfakes of V, HYBE on the verge of closing down, and more BTS news. Jungkook of BTS is scheduled for his debut solo feature on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon in the upcoming week, with his inaugural solo project Golden poised for release this week on November the 3rd. Just as the clock strikes 12 Eastern Standard Time, the artist will grace The Tonight Show with his presence on Monday, November the 6th, engaging with Jimmy Fallon and his American fanbase. Bang Si-hyuk, the chairman of HYBE, has offered his insights on the recent re-signing with BTS. During a special episode of the TVN variety show You Quiz on the Block titled Fateful Encounters, which featured both JYP's Park Jin-young and HYBE's Bang Si-hyuk, the host Yoo Jae-suk asked them to introduce their respective companies. Park Jin-young identified himself with JYP Entertainment. Bang Si-hyuk recounted his history, noting he was originally a producer at Park Ji-young's company, sharing the leadership role with him. He detailed that Park Jin-young bestowed upon him the moniker Hitman, which inspired the name Big Hit when he established his company. Bang Si-hyuk elaborated on the evolution of the company's name from Big Hit Entertainment to HYBE, acknowledging the widespread recognition of the new name. When discussing the renewal of BTS's contract, Bang Si-hyuk reflected on the significance of their decision to re-sign with the company. He interpreted their action as a nod to their shared history and successful management. He recounted that although people often perceive their journey as being filled with only joyful moments, it predominantly involves extensive coordination. He fondly recalled a statement from BTS where they expressed their trust in him and their willingness to continue their partnership, marking it as one of the most memorable moments in his career. Concerns are rising among Korean online communities about the potential dangers of deepfake technology. A widely circulated post from November the 2nd sparked widespread attention. Within the post, a user had shared multiple GIFs that appeared to depict Song Hye-kyo and V, but it was revealed that these were not genuine images, they were created by deepfake technology. The online community members have voiced their worries, emphasizing the need for legislative measures to protect public figures from the misuse of their images. One netizen noted the current ability to distinguish deepfakes, but expressed apprehension that distinguishing real from fake may soon become more challenging. They mentioned that clips widely believed to be authentic on the internet were, in fact, fabricated. The conversation has led to consensus among netizens that there should be strict regulations against the exploitation of deepfake technology, especially as the pace of advancement in artificial intelligence continues to accelerate. BTS has carved a path to global prominence with their skill and dedication, evolving from an emerging act from a lesser-known agency to an iconic name in the K-pop industry, capturing the international market. As it stands, 3 members are fulfilling their compulsory military duties and the rest are set to disclose their enlistment intentions by year's end. Despite this, the group continues to thrive, with each member enjoying considerable success in their individual projects, embracing their distinctive styles in what has been dubbed BTS's second chapter. Throughout their decade-long journey, they have had the opportunity to work with the artists they admired growing up. Noteworthy collaborations include RM and Suga's work with Epic High, Jin's with British rock band Coldplay, and Suga with the esteemed late composer Ryuichi Sakamoto. During an episode of his talk show Suichita, Suga opened up about the influences behind BTS. He revealed that in the early days, Big Hit Music will point to the senior K-pop group SHINee as a model for them to emulate during their training period. On that episode, with SHINee's Taemin as his guest, Suga expressed admiration for the second-generation artist and the significant legacy SHINee has established over 15 years. He reminisced about BTS's trainee days when they would be inspired by SHINee's intense performances. He recounted how Big Hit Music encouraged them to aspire to SHINee's level of dedication, impressing upon them that their performances should be so vigorous that they nearly need a respirator after leaving the stage, signaling the level of effort they should aim for. In a heartfelt exchange, Suga commended Taemin and SHINee for their remarkable performances, to which the younger member of SHINee responded with thanks for the acknowledgement. On the last day of October, the Korean entertainment industry was abuzz with news of a reconciliation between HYBE and the major broadcaster MBC based in Seoul. The rift between HYBE and MBC, which had persisted from the previous 4 years, was reportedly due to a dispute originating in 2019. This disagreement stemmed from the absence of BTS from MBC's annual New Year's Eve music festival, a result of the group's prior commitment to performing in New York City's Times Square at the same time. Big Hit Music had proposed a pre-recording for BTS's participation in the festival, but the MBC and the agency failed to come to an agreement. Consequently, not only artists from Big Hit Music, but also those under the broader HYBE label were absent from MBC programs for an extended period. This boycott affected groups such as 17, Le Sserafim, and New Jeans, who missed out on performing on MBC's music shows despite their active schedules. The standoff officially ended on October the 30th when MBC President An Hyung-jun and HYBE's chairman Bang Si-hyuk held a meeting at the MBC headquarters. Initiated by MBC, the discussion led to a mutual understanding, with both parties agreeing to resume their content partnership after a 4-year hiatus. In a statement to the press, President An acknowledged the potential harm caused by MBC's antiquated production methods to artists. He conveyed his intention to Bang Si-hyuk to rectify the deep-rooted issues within the production dynamics of broadcasters and music labels in South Korea, emphasizing the need for mutual cooperation and understanding. Furthermore, An expressed his ambition for MBC to spearhead a fair collaboration with music labels and to establish a protective environment upholding artists' rights. Chairman Bang responded with optimism to An's overtures and expressed hope that this renewed cooperation will pave the way for broader opportunities for K-pop artists in the future. Many fans of BTS harbor aspirations to join HYBE or Big Hit Music, driven by the desire to be closer to their beloved idols and to contribute to their success. With various skills ranging from styling to photography, ARMYs could potentially fill a variety of roles within the company. Jimin acknowledged his enthusiasm as well. At the recent fan event titled Special Talk with Jimin offline event for Jimin's production diary, he engaged in a Q&A session with attendees. When a fan proposed the idea of Jimin holding a concert, he expressed hesitation, citing the need for a more substantial repertoire of songs before committing to a concert. He humorously expressed the notion of merely walking around a rented venue as an alternative to performing, as that wouldn't constitute a real concert. He then playfully entertained the idea that ARMYs could be employed by Big Hit Music, proposing the creation of a specialized department. This hypothetical ARMY department would serve as a channel for direct feedback, enabling the artists to gauge fan sentiment promptly and accurately. Jungkook of BTS has been making a name for himself in his solo endeavors, and his rising success has been a topic of much interest. His upcoming album titled Golden is highly anticipated, and his debut solo single 7 featuring Lado has drawn considerable attention. A situation unfolded when Billboard tweeted about Jungkook setting a new streaming record, reaching 1 billion streams quicker than any other artist, attributing this achievement to his work on 7 with Lado. However, due to the backlash, the original tweet was retracted and subsequently replaced with a revised post that highlighted Jungkook's milestone without mentioning Lado or the collaborative track. The updated post prompted mixed reactions. ARMYs appreciated the revised focus on Jungkook's individual accomplishments, but also conveyed that the original post should have been more considerate towards the artist. On the other hand, some people were dissatisfied with both versions of the tweet. Critics argued that while the first tweet seemed to underplay Jungkook's individual artistry, the second appeared to overlook Lado's contribution, labeling both tweets as lacking professionalism. Billboard's engagement with Jungkook has been controversial before, as they have faced criticism from his extensive fanbase for what is perceived as a lack of respect towards the artist. Bang Si-hyuk has shared a candid insight into the company's precarious past, indicating that it was facing severe financial challenges prior to BTS's emergence on the music scene. In a televised discussion on the show You Quiz on the Block, Bang Si-hyuk divulged the critical state of the company once known as Big Hit Entertainment. He recounted that the company was significantly indebted, with liabilities amounting to approximately $7.4 million. Bang Si-hyuk remarked that the company was on the brink of bankruptcy just before BTS made their entrance in the music industry. He admitted to being unaware of the monumental success BTS will eventually achieve. It was with the reception of BTS's 2015 mini-album The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1 that Bang Si-hyuk began to sense the potential for BTS's success. He reflected on how, following the release, the 2016 single Fire lived up to his name and marked the beginning of an upward trajectory for both BTS and the company.